Poverty refers to the condition of not having the means to afford basic human needs such as clean water, nutrition, healthcare, education, clothing, and shelter. Poverty affects many parts of the world, including the United States. The official rate of poverty in the United States is estimated by the U.S. Census Bureau, which collects information on poverty and income in an annual survey. The official rate is determined by combining the money income of individuals and families before taxes, with cash assistance received from government programs, and then comparing this level of income with established poverty thresholds, which vary depending upon the size of the family and are adjusted annually to account for the effects of the inflation. Poverty is explained by the individual circumstances. Some examples are amount of education, skill, experience, intelligence, health, handicaps, age, work, orientation, time horizon, culture, poverty, discrimination, together with race, sex. $19,157 is the poverty line for a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children in the United States. The United Nations Development Program reported in 1998 that the world's 225 richest people now have a combined wealth of $1 trillion. That's equal to the combined annual income of the world's 2.5 billion poorest people. Poverty is a reality in America. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 35.9 million people live below the poverty line in America, including 12.9 million children. Over 3 billion people live in less than $2.50 a day. Whether you live in one of the wealthiest states in the United States or the poorest, you will see high levels of inequality. Inequality is a lack of equality as an opportunity, treatment, or status. The poorest people will also have less access to health, education, or other services. Problems of hunger, malnutrition, and disease afflict the poorest in society. The poorest are also typically ignored in society and have little representation or voice in public or political debates, making it nearly impossible to escape poverty. Poverty rates of African Americans are the highest in the world. The top 5 states with below the poverty level are New Mexico, Louisiana, Mississippi, West Virginia, and Puerto Rico. Poverty can affect anyone. No one is exempt from because of age. Studies done in 2008 showed that in 2008, 8.1 million families were in poverty. 22.1 million of people aged 18 to 64 were in poverty. 14 million children under the age of 18 were in poverty, and 3.6 million seniors 65 and older were in poverty. More people die as a result of extreme poverty than any other cause. 18 million people die every year from poverty-related causes. That's nearly 50,000 deaths every day. Becoming educated can help eliminate poverty in the future. 12 years of education there is completing secondary school protects 80% of young people against poverty. Alright, in the first stanza, it says, and you asked me what I want this year, and I tried to make this kind of clear. He's saying basically, when faced with the question of like what he wants as a gift, he describes how he does not want a concrete gift this year. He wants an abstract one. Things that come in pretty boxes, trying to make fake happiness, are empty and pointless to him because he cannot give those things a meaning. He would rather have real happiness in a better world. So take these words and sing out loud. It means you have to take it upon yourself to either go out and make something of yourself or help the less fortunate who do not have the opportunity to. No one is born with the rest of their lives set. Everyone is forgiven for what they have done in the past, and the world can have a new beginning if everyone goes out and helps fight poverty. The next stanza says, I need some place simple where we could live, and something only you can give. It says, he wishes that there was a place that everyone could live in peace and equally, not worrying about money or other things. He says how Jesus saved the world and he was poor. Society is ignoring the people who live in poverty, so no one knows what they are capable of doing because no one has ever given them a chance. Then there's the chorus. And then it says, I wish everyone was loved tonight and somehow stop this endless fight, saying that he wishes that society could just accept and love everyone for who they are and not the social class that they belong to. Like poverty is an endless fight that will never end unless everyone gets involved and works together and not being selfish. And then it's the chorus, and then it says, tonight's the night the world begins again, and it says poverty could end if everyone just tried to help and end it together.